So today I'm going to be working on pendants. So I saw pendants that were just wood, and it was like 3 or 4 coats of different colors of stain. And I really liked that. So I figured I was going to do a few of them. What I did was I took PVC pipe and filled it with chunks of, I had put a piece of wood on the bottom and glued it on there so that the resin wasn't going to pour out. And I just filled this, I filled it more than this, but I filled this with the chunks of wood, and then I poured resin in between to fill in any of the gaps. And then I did put it in the pressure pot because I wanted to make sure that it was completely filled in all.
Dust motes dance in golden light, another canvas clean.
So, all right, we're going to let that dry, and then I'll sand this off again and put yellow on, and some of this should turn orangey. So I'm going to put this over here to dry.
Green and white, but my hands are searching for something more. Found a new kind of gallery where the wood grain tells a story to me. The lathe starts turning a steady hum. My new beginning has just begun. I'm finding my peace in the spinning wood, a vision taking shape, misunderstood. This artist heart has found its place, carving out my own time and space.
That's all there is to making the shape of the pendant. Easy peasy. Let's do a resin. All right, so this side was already sanded, the back side. Now I'm going to stick it on, try to get it centered. And you see, this is so thick. I have a lot to cut off here. There's really no reason to waste this much. I should have cut it much thinner, but since I never did the pendants before, I didn't know how thick to make the things.
They see the sawdust on the floor, don't know the passion I'm working for. From a rough hewn block to a thing of grace, I see my reflection in its face.
Yes, I had Norm from our wood turning group had taught me that when I first started turning. Always sand going away from you. First off, then if it flies off the lathe, it's not hitting you, but secondly, all the dust is going away from you.
I'm finding my peace in the spinning wood, a vision taking shape, misunderstood. This artist heart has found its place, carving out my time and space. My passion found.
All right, so here's the red. So here's the red one we did, and now we're going to put some, it came out red more than pink or magenta. So now we're going to put some, we're going to sand it again and put some yellow. Now I'm only going to sand it with a 400 grit. Trying to get the center the cleanest so that it'll look like a yellow sunset. So I'm using this wood stain. And like I said before, I'm not doing the back, I'm only doing the front. When I'm trying to get the black off, I think I need to use the 320, 120 to really get it off, because I don't want a lot of black on there. And then you go darkest color to the lightest color. Okay, so it's just a hint of the black left on there. I also like the fact that I had drilled the hole before putting the black stain on. So the black stain went into the hole. So that actually looks a little bit more finished. I think I'm going to do turquoise and light blue. Let's see what the light blue looks like. Yikes. That's hideous. Wow. All right, I think what I'm going to do. It dries pretty. That might have been the lighter of the two. Yeah, Rose, if you use a darker color second, it just covers up the lighter color you want to work on. All right, let's try the purple. Now let's sand it and put some magenta on top and see if we do the opposite combo. And we can see what a difference it makes doing it in the opposite combination. Oh, that's pretty, huh? I already did that. Oh no, I wanted to show what it looks different, the opposite combo, the opposite order. Okay, so in order to get these wooden discs just the right size and everything, what I did was I used my drill press and I did a 2-inch cut down, and then I put it on the bandsaw and sliced a 1/2 inch all the way across. Now, one of the keys that the guy had said too was that when you do the thing, leave this part slightly open. I don't know if you can see where it's a little bit thing. Otherwise, the thing is too tight in there that you can't get it out. So if this has a slight, like you go right over the edge, it's easier to get out. So anyway, I mean, literally, you do, do the drill press for 5 things, run it through the bandsaw, and 2 passes, and you have 10 pendants. So here's the resin and wood. This is the resin and wood that we sprayed before. This is the black and gold one that I did earlier. This is also black and gold. And I'm using clear glaze, Krylon clear glaze. Dries in about 15 minutes. It's great. Pretty, right?
Dust motes dance in golden light. Another canvas clean and white. But my hands are searching for something more. Found a new kind of gallery where the wood grain tells a story to me. The lathe starts turning a steady hum. My new beginning has just begun. I'm finding my peace in the spinning wood. A vision taking shape, misunderstood. This artist heart has found its place, carving out my own time and space.